There's a lot to go through here! So, a little background. Sometime in late 2023, I noticed that I have basically not been doing any shiny hunting in my Fire Red and Leaf Green copies outside of Safari Week. And I remember I had a blast shiny hunting in these games years ago. So then the looming thoughts of what kind of quests I could do started coming up. In the end, I settled on, a map quest. Now, if you've been around the Pokemon side of YouTube in the recent years, you'd likely think of the format people have done them in Pokemon Legends Arceus, which means getting a shiny in each of the 5 maps of the game. However, that is the modern term of a map quest. What I'm doing is the original format of it from before the Switch was even a thing. In this format, you need to get a shiny in every single possible area within said game. Every route, every town, every cave, and any miscellaneous places you can find Pokemon with a unique med location is required. Not to mention we're rocking the 1 in 8,192 shiny odds for every shiny here. We gotta be here for a while. It's a little hard to find videos of the old school map quests on YouTube nowadays, since all you'll find is the new format. But I did extensive amounts of digging and I could not find anyone who's actually completed the map quest in the old format. So consider this somewhat of a unique experience. Well, for the 8182 shiny odds that is. A good friend of mine, 75EatLed, managed to complete the shiny Nuzlocke of Pokemon Y, which involves the same principles but with the added difficulty of a Nuzlocke in the 496 game. A link to his whole playlist will be in the description. Thought I may as well highlight someone who managed to complete such a high feat. Now, for what I'll be doing for my quest is what I stated above. Obtain a shiny from every possible met location in the game. Excluding Pewter City, Lavender Town, Rocket Hideout, and Indigo Plateau, that makes 46 areas to shiny hunt in. Kinda. For this, I will be using a copy each of European Fire Red and Leaf Green, all recorded using my Katsukity and Murky DS capture cards. In the middle of the quest, I did end up getting my system's controller modded, which doesn't change the time spent at all hunting, but it does save my overdimensional joints from getting even more messed up, so I'll appreciate it. Since I am using 2 games though, it would feel wrong to have a shiny starter on one game but not the other, so I will be hunting a shiny starter for each to compensate, making it an actual total of 47 shinies. I know that number sounds like a lot, and well, it is, but Generation 3's overall encounter speed is some of the fastest in the series, so honestly, getting several thousand Pokemon seen a day across 2 games really isn't that difficult, especially if you know how to multitask and manage your time. Also, these are the shinies I already own from Kanto. I would obviously avoid duplicates if I can, so sorry to say I won't be hunting the legendary birds or Mewtwo for this. Something else I thought would be fun was for people I knew to claim areas of the Kanto map. And whichever area was claimed, that person would get to name the shiny I'm found in those locations. That way I can make the quest more interactive and have more fun with nicknames, since I'm pretty sure I get tired of naming Pidgey number 5. Let's just say I had some fun, creative names, and whatever how to name this poor Diglett. With all that said, we get to ID resetting for a bit to get cool looking IDs for each game, and the quest can officially begin with shiny hunting the starters. And I love the Kricketot! I love the Kricketot!
I will not beat Cynthia, let me say that. I don't think I'm gonna go to Cynthia.
What do you mean? Glenn is cooking! If you were to think that you actually were to evolve all of them, actually wait, I feel like you keep Munchlax as a Munchlax for the novelty.
I mean, yeah, the fun. I would hunt Munchlax and have fucking shiny Munchlax while I go to the Elite Four.
And listen, I've beaten Cynthia while I had a Cricketune on my team before. I think shiny Charmander!
Are you for real?
Yeah, it's right there.
It's right there.
660. That's a nice number.
That is, yeah, that's 330 on the game. Hey! Okay, that's the first shiny of the map quest.
Oh, right, it is.
Hell yeah! Veruca is the one that leads it off, and now it's time to start double hunting for Bulbasaur later, because I need to get both of them.
God damn it, it's not even here.
It's all fine. Okay, so regular Squirtle. Shiny Charmander in Generation 3, now missing one of them. Okay, place your bets. Who do you think is gonna win?
Squirtle. Itchy. What?
How dare you? You don't have any faith in Charmander? Imagine though, this is gonna be a whole ass collage. Imagine leaving out the.
I think Squirtle ate you up.
You think so? Let's do this again, regular Pidgey. And Shiny Charmander. Maybe I'll actually beat this fight for once. Okay, next Shiny.
Oh, I see. I see this is the area.
Okay, you're in the Flooded Forest now, right?
Yeah.
Which area is this? Oh, no, I know where this is.
Yeah.
It's not...
We both should know where this is.
Okay, hold on, yeah, I need to focus on your screen. I want us to just explore this area. I want to see how it looks like.
Hi, Kelby.
Like, this already feels weird to see in an old game, but like... Oh god, that's what's gonna happen with other modern games now. Shit.
Yeah.
Shiny Bulbasaur!
Oh.
And it's female!
Nice.
Hey. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
shit.
And it's on leaf green!
That's really
Okay.
good.
Oh, okay, I am excited about that. I am excited!
So now this the map quest.
The map quest can officially, like, leave Palatown.
I hope you lose this time as well.
Let's see. Rival Clusty is setting up the Charmander. And the Shiny Bulbasaur! Oh, that's gorgeous. I need to actually listen to the recording properly to make sure the audio is going through, but we'll see. Okay, place your bets. Who's gonna win, Charmander or Bulbasaur?
Leslie.
Yeah, I think Leslie's gonna whoop my ass. I was actually hoping it would crit, that'd be so funny.
Well,
You crit.
a crit did happen at the end of the day.
Okay, so we got the regular Rattata to showcase it again, and here we got the Shiny Bulbasaur! Oh, so beautiful. Okay, that's officially the start of leaving Pallet Town, so I can now do random encounters. So I'll see you whenever I get that thing done. Since the starters are obtained now, I can actually talk about how game progression's gonna go. I'll make sure to do highlights of what happens while going through the games, but realistically, do you really want yet another video talking about every single thing that happens for everyone at Kanto? A game that everyone has covered to death at this point, and even light casual fans know the rundown of? I'll stick to briefly mentioning the big events I had to do for the next step of the shiny hunting, which right now is beating Brock. The Charmander game was struggling. This was for the sake of the running shoes to make hunting faster. And since we get locked away from this part of the game once we leave Mount Moon, we had to finish Route 1, Route 2, Route 22, Viridian Forest, Route 3, and Mount Moon before we can leave the cave and enter Cerulean City. So here's the montage of those finds, including the longest hunt of the entire quest! Yeah, this early in, and the game's already wanted me to experience the feeling of Carpal Tunnel. And for what exactly? Absolute Pima Cargo. I love the pinkish eyes it's got.
I think it's more purplish, which is what like makes it stand out to me.
Shiny Pidgey!
Hey yo,
Really?
Yeah, that's the first of the map. That's like the first area of the map quest. I should.
let's go.
Hold on, I need to turn.
Don't risk it.
I can buy more
No.
balls. It's no biggie.
I can ball.
Yeah,
Look
literally
at
no
that. Didn't
reason.
even have to worry about it.
It's amazing to actually have this route done like that. But the thing is, the name for this thing is already kind of a big one. I got the name pretty late, all like compared to a lot of the other names. But the one who got the name to nickname this Pidgey, or just whatever I got in Route 1, is my good friend Nick, also known as Nick Conter. You might have heard of him, potentially. Anyways, he decided that this Pidgey's name was going to be Sin. So we'll rock with it. Oh, that is actually a really, really pretty shiny. I'm so glad I got that, because I do prefer Pidgey over Rattata, but yeah, that's kind of just it. It is kind of just like a Generation 3 Pidgey, so it really isn't too special, but hey. It's a haste in nature, so that's actually pretty good for it. So, we vibe. We take those. We got a regular Rattata. And Shiny Pidgey. That is a cool way to start off. I know there's literally only two things I could get here, but I mean, hey. So, but yeah, that is shiny number 3 for the map quest. So, until then, next shiny. Oh shit! I was not paying attention! I got the shiny Rattata!
Oh. What if you run away from it?
I was actually about to! I was checking my phone! Okay.
Get a crit.
No, thank you. Okay, so Route 2 is not a claimed route, which means that I get to name it whatever I want. Yeah,
Roadkill.
I think that's appropriate. With Runaway, so I could use that if I want to. And it is mild, which is not good for it. Unfortunate. So here we go, we got the regular Weedle. And then we got the shiny Rattata. Kinda nice to have that in Virgin, because I did not have that until now. Okay, so I guess on to the next thing, because Rattata is kind of actually what I was hoping to get here mostly, because like it's nice to actually have it like the start of the line, but now I need one of each, but okay, next thing. Bye-bye. Difference in how they were being treated was very apparent, like Israel actually had its own rules. Shiny Mankey!
Oh.
Wow.
I've been recording for 4 minutes!
Is that the game that is like at a very high number?
Yes! It passed 28,000! Oh, hold on, actually, now's the perfect time for me to close the lights for the birds.
I mean, it's level 2. How hard can it be to reach a Mankey?
Yeah, I don't know Mankey's catch rate. Well, clearly not hard at all.
Yeah, you're literally in an early run.
Okay, but the thing is, Route 22 is also not a claimed route, so that means I'm free to name whatever I want. Okay, I found her. Okay, so there's this Norwegian boxer that is also one of the best boxers in the world when it comes to the Women Cup. So I'm gonna be calling it Cecilia. Finally, Leaf Green got a dub. That means I can move over to Viridian Forest. Is that the grinder ping? And here we got the shiny Mankey. Yep, with Vital Spirit, so I cannot put it to sleep. And this thing is...
Wow.
Oh, Cecilia, you are gonna wreck house! Then showcasing what I got with this thing. We got a regular Rattata with a shiny Mankey. Thank you very much. And now I can move over to Petalburg Woods. I'm not in Hoenn, I'm going to Viridian Forest. Okay, that's the 5th shiny for the quest, so let's now move on to number 6, so peace. Okay, I knew I was looking at that. I was looking at that, and I wasn't really sure at first. So, like, I'm sorry about the reaction, but like, oh yeah. I'm also really sorry about my birds being very loud right now, but... Yeah, I've not even done 100 today. Okay, shiny Caterpie. That's what I was really hoping to get, because I did not want a Weedle. I absolutely did not want a Weedle. Oh, actually, hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna catch this real quick first, and then... Okay, this is gonna catch, right? Okay, sweet. Okay. Okay, so... This Caterpie is in a claimed area. Viridian Forest is a claimed area. Okay, the only thing is though, another reason why I'm very glad I did not get Weedle is because of the nickname that the user known as Geo gave me. Caterpie actually probably has like one of the better ones. He chuckled at these, but... Yeah, so this thing is gonna be called, yeah. Yes, I am friends with children. And we got our lovely bug butt. Okay, so far my entire squad is female, but it's kinda cool. And your nature is careful. Not the best, considering you like a lot of special attacks, but both bug and flying are physical in this game, so it doesn't really matter too much. But hey, let's just showcase this thing in the battle, and we'll be on our way. We got a regular Caterpie to compare, and a shiny Caterpie. I cannot wait to evolve this thing. I have been wanting to see a shiny Butterfree in my own game for a while. But yeah, now let's move on to Route 3. This armor's actually great. Shiny Pidgey!
Tiny bit. Oh. Hey, I did say it was the left one. And it was today.
It's,
I did say it was your turn.
it was on the same game that already has a Pidgey.
Whatever.
That's the new fastest double hunt. And Fire Red was overawed, so... Well, I didn't get to stay here long. I already gonna have to update these. Yeah, for the map quest so far, yeah. There we go! The percentages were 35 Spearow, 30 Pidgey, 10 Mankey, 10 Jigglypuff. In this game, 14 Nidoran male, 1% Nidoran female. I don't even know if I saw a female when I started hunting here at all. Okay, so this is an unclaimed area, which means that I am the one that gets to name it, and I actually had a name for a male one if I were to get that. Well, yeah, you always get sassy. I'm Clam. This thing is serious. And I still gotta showcase everything I find. Look, it's a Spearow! Don't you think it wants to see its old buddy Pilot again? Oh, sorry, I gave your buddy a new name. You're fine with that, right? Yeah, you're fine with that. Okay, next shiny. I can't fucking run! Introduced in Generation 3, it was TM54 in Pokemon Sword and Shield and TM76 in Generation 9. Just Generation 9, why not just say Scarlet Shiny Geodude? Oh, that's kinda nice! Okay, so Shiny Geodude, that was 9,966 random encounters, and it's half that plus 300. That's the actual count on this game. So, yeah, even though the count itself said it was overawed, it's the first Underworld Shiny on this game by itself. So, I'm still very content. Okay, I'm just gonna throw the balls. I'm done with Mount Moon, so that means I can now actually progress through the game for a while. And also...
Wait for your brother to come in and suddenly decide to turn the game off.
Oh no, I remember that video, Jesus. That's like a shiny hunting relic. I don't think Slowbee's awake. Because Slowbee's the one that's gonna be nicknaming this. He needs a nickname. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this here because there's a very high chance that Slowbee's not awake, so I'm just gonna be putting what name here in the video, and I'm gonna be getting the nickname was actually Lavender Town. But yeah, whatever name Slowbee gave is just visible on editing here. And here we go, Geodude with Rock Kid. I don't
It's only high
actually.
special attack. I think it's modest.
Oh my god, you just might be right. It's docile. It's docile. So nice. I am so glad I did not get a stupid Zubat, because I already have 5 of them in this game. Or in this generation. I found like 3 Zubats and 2 Golbats. So, yeah, this is the best case scenario. Not like this will help you against Misty though. So we got a regular Zubat, and we got a shiny Geodude. I do think I prefer this thing in RC, but maybe it would be. Anyways, that's shiny number 8. Next shiny. Real quick, I'd like to mention both Charmander and Bulbasaur evolved while in Mount Moon, so that's a vibe. Now that we've made it to the big milestone of the quest, we're getting some tougher battles coming up, and honestly, I have nothing planned for the teams for each game. What I decided on was that I would make the teams based on the finds each individual game's got. So no trading from Fire Red to get a member on Leaf Green, for example. I had to stick with what I get. And so far, Fire Red's only sitting with a backup Pidgey, while Leaf Green has a solid 3 members. Misty is going to be a nightmare. But I have a lot of new areas available to hunt in right off the bat. So which area did I go to? Yes, you can catch Pokemon here. They have their own unique met location, and legally through story without trading, Magikarp is the only thing you can fish here. And I have to do it now before the ship sails, or else this place will be going with the ship. I'm just thankful the Old Rod is available in Vermilion City. Oh! Shiny Magikarp! Okay. Welcome to SS Anne, where being a limited area, a limited time area, it's not easy to get the shiny from this area. And Magikarp, just by story progression, is the only one you can legally get if you are not to trade over a Pokemon with Cut. I cannot trade over a Pokemon with Cut, so I cannot get any of the other cool things. But that, I will gladly take. Oh wow, you're being feisty, aren't you? But I wanted to have SS Anne's. This is actually kind of concerning, because like, I don't remember Magikarp's catch rate. I'll try another tackle, and if I fail it, then that's too bad for me. Oh, yikes, yikes! Oh god, you are putting me for everything, aren't you? Jesus, I almost failed that. A critical hit just barely didn't kill. Okay, Magikarp was caught. Okay, I don't have to worry anymore now. Okay, so the name that Spoon wanted to give this thing was gonna be Nuggets. Which is gonna be absolutely hilarious for a Gyarados. And here we got a shiny Magikarp, which I cannot tell what it is by the stats just looking at it, but you are docile, just like Geodude. Fishing is definitely not my favorite thing to do in the game, but I have several fishing targets set in this game because just the grass encounters don't interest me that much, or I'm just not able to get anything else. Also, please, give me a fish. So we got a regular Magikarp, and shiny Magikarp. I was actually about to call it a shiny Gyarados, but yeah, that's Magikarp. Probably the only valuable Gyarados you'll ever see is in Generation 3, so it's kinda cool to have it here. So, I'll see you with whatever I choose. So with this fish caught, and both Misty and Lieutenant Surge beats, you'd think I would start hunting in the nearby routes, right? Well, I did, but first we are steaming through getting everything done to reach Fuchsia City, which includes reaching Lavender Town and Celadon City, finishing up the business in both areas to get the Pokéflute, and rocketing to Fuchsia City just so I would have access to the Safari Zone for Safari Week that was under a month away at the time. People liked that video quite a bit, you should go check it out. I also went and finally got the nickname set for Charmeleon and Ivysaur, given to me by Clusty and Stephanie respectively. Being my starters, it figures these two great people were the ones to name them. Since I also got Fly on the way, I now have basically access to the entire mainland areas of the Kanto region that doesn't require surf, as well as I got the good and Super Rod during my escapades. Let me remind you, I only have 9 shinies out of the 47 I need right now. This is also a good point to mention that with the Super Rod in hand, Leaf Green is now able to fish up Staryu with Illuminates to make random encounters go by even faster. Fire Red has no native wild Pokemon with Illuminate, so this is the one Pokemon that will be traded over and consistently used for my purpose. So now, it's all about killing time and hunting in miscellaneous early routes until Safari Week actually rolls around. So let me take you on a journey to the area surrounding Cerulean City for a while. Oh! Okay. That was very quick. That was a very quick phase. I love that. I'm able to make a full shiny team on this game if I really want to now. And so far, yeah, 5 members out of 6 can all become flying types. Route 4 has been claimed, so I am gonna be naming it courtesy of Descending, or Ezra. Regardless, the name of anything here was gonna be Reznor. There we go. And now I have a shiny Spearow in Generation 3. This is such a nice one to have. I cannot wait to not say that anymore once I go over to the Sevii Islands, potentially. And You are impish. That's not... Well, I mean, you're not meant to be defensive, but that is a better nature than what it could have been, I guess. So, we got a regular Rattata and shiny Spearow. Lovely. Shiny Spearow, and especially Fearow in this game alone, are actually where they look the best, because they don't have any hint of that greenish yellow. They're purely golden in this game. I'll see you with whatever area I decide to do next, because I can do pretty much any area now, so, bees. Starting here is when I'll start getting some dupes that I'm not really too happy with, so if I gloss over them a lot more than others, that's why.
They're giving you something bad.
They do, actually. Shiny Pidgey.
Shiny Pidgey. Oh.
Now, let's see. That should hopefully catch first ball. Beautiful! Okay, I'm sorry I'm not too excited about this one. I was actually kind of hoping to get literally anything else. This is Route 24. Route 24 is claimed, so I do have a name ready for this. It's claimed by Casey, actually. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so she got the names for everything except Pidgey. She got names for Abra, the Caterpie lines, and the Weedle lines as well, like the Oddish line and the Bellsprout line. Just not Pidgey. I'm gonna need to ask her about a name for this thing. Well, okay, so I'm just gonna leave this blank for now, but whatever name she chose, it's visible here now. And here we got the third Pidgey of the quest so far. And it's only 15%, which is also kind of why it stinks a little. But, what else can you do? It is a lonely nature, which is good for it, so I will take it. But hey, that is the 11th shiny of the map quest, so I'm getting some mad progress on this, so... Honestly, I'll still take it. But yeah, guess I'll show you with the next shiny, so you'll see what it is then. Oh! I was looking at that. I only just barely went and looked at that. Okay. Would you look at that? I am getting some really, really fast shinies on this now. And that's a shiny Meowth. It's what I wanted to hear the most. I don't remember if this thing gets limber or not. Also, I forgot how long this took. That was 4,392. Now, this is an unclaimed route, which means that I get to name whatever here. And I do have a name for this thing. It's a money cat. I've been sort of in an Octopath mood again, so... The merchant from the first game, since it's a girl, I'm naming it Tressa. If it was a male, I would have named it Particio, but yeah. You have pickup, so it could just be that. You are hardy. Nugget. I'm guessing that is a pickup item. I can only assume it's a pickup item because I don't think Meowth has that normally. I could be wrong. Editing will say otherwise if it is. So we got a regular Meowth. And shiny Meowth. Not that much of a change, but the pink that it does have is pretty nice now. And also, I am a big fan of Persian and shiny Persian in this game in particular. But yeah, I'm gonna be on to Route 6, which has the exact same encounters as this, so... The next route is not gonna be that exciting, but hey, at least it's a claimed route, so... Maybe fun a nickname moment. But yeah, next shiny. Oh, damn it! Oh, that is the 4th Pidgey on the quest. Okay, so... Whatever name is chosen, it will be displayed right here, because, the one who's supposed to choose this name is MP. So, I am not able to really get this thing a name until he gives me one. But I'm pretty sure he is currently... Actually, no, I'm thinking he actually may have just woken up. I'll see if I can reach him, but yeah, I'll just get through this. And this one is Sassy, which, I vibe with that. How brilliant. I literally just passed the clip of the 11th and 12th shiny over on my drive, and now I need to do this for the 13th one. But yeah, I'll see you guys with the next one. Oh! I was trying to... I was telling Suko regarding commission stuff. I was so fully focused on that. I found a sand shrew. Okay. There we go. Absolutely wonderful. And there we go. So, this thing is claimed. Well, the area is claimed. The Pokemon that... Actually, not even the Pokemon. The person, Olusp, he had names for all the things I could possibly find here. And for Sandshrew, or as he called it, Sableye, I guess I just mistook it, but... for this one, he had the name Oasis. Which is very fitting for it, so I vibe with it. And here we got a lovely sunny Sandshrew. And your nature is adamant! It's one of the best natures you can have. So this one might actually end up on one kind of team, but let's have to see what goes. And we got a perfect comparison. Regular Sandshrew. Shiny Sandshrew. Ain't that a beaut? It's so cute with that sprite, oh my god. Okay, well, yeah, that is shiny number 14 for the quest, so I'll see you with number 15, whatever that turns out to be. Once I can escape.
But also killed a shit ton of other people in the meantime.
Baby Yushi! Baby Yushi! He looks so baby! Look at him cry! Look at him go!
She's dead.
Oh.
Shiny Goldeen!
Oh.
Why did I have to say that when I found that? Okay, sweet. Caught. Easy peasy. So, let's see. The person that had the nickname set for this is known as Shining Soul Valley. The name you set for this, wherever the hell they are. Okay, I found them. I'm so sorry. Okay, so for a male Goldeen, the name that Soul has chosen is Kabu. Yeah, he takes it from the beetle from Bug Fables, which I can understand why, considering the horn.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I guess you can sass.
Oh my god, nature guesses? I not try and guess as hardy. I always guess calm. Looking at the okay, I cannot tell what nature it is just looking at the stats. It's too low level. What is Hasty?
Damn.
Hasty is kind of decent for it, because like it doesn't harm any other offenses, and like it has good physical attack, but you don't want to harm the special attack either way because water stab. So we got a regular Poliwag and shiny Goldeen, which is not something I see that much anymore, but I vibe having that. But yeah, that's most likely gonna be the... Actually, no, that will absolutely be the last shiny I get before Safari Week. I'm gonna take a couple days of hunting break now that I can. Okay, next shiny. I have made it to the point where I don't want to see any more shiny Pidgeys, so hopefully that's not gonna become a problem later on. It is a cool shiny though, so I don't think I will mind them all that much. Anyways, Safari Week was starting up, and I went right to the Kanto Safari Zone and tried to get the 16th shiny on the quest. And if the shiny I found ended up fleeing from me, I'd have to try again until I did manage to catch something. If you've seen my 2024 Safari Week compilation, you know how this hunt ended up. After all that time, I wonder if it was really worth it. Oh! Oh, whoa! Okay, I finally found something! Oh, hold on, I'm actually in Stephanie's stream. This has a high flea rate. It's not easy to catch this. So I have to pray that I actually get to keep it. Okay, ball. Oh, it's not even an issue, huh? Catch it first ball, huh? Okay, okay. Going alongside with the Safari Zone theme, the person that claimed the Safari Zone for the nickname is our lovely Kanto Safari Zone Shiny Hunter Extraordinaire, Woj. So, he already had the perfect name for this thing, which I very much agree with. This may not have taken 20 faces, but considering how long this took, it sure as hell feels like it. Here we got my shiny Execute, which is named 20 faces. We'd love to see it. They're docile, which is a neutral nature. We vibe with that. We got a regular Gloom, which I think this is the first time I've been seeing this in this file. And Shiny Execute. 20 faces the Execute. Okay, that is Map Quest Shiny number 16, but also, more importantly for this current event, it's also Safari Week Shiny number 1. So, it may have taken day 5 to finally get something, but oh well, at least it's done, so... Okay, next Shiny! That could have been a disaster! Execute did end up becoming a main member on Fire Red, so at least that's nice. It's at this point where I stopped hunting for the quest for a while because I was sending the systems away to get controller modded. It's during that time I managed to get a lot of my bingo targets for the year done since I still had that bingo and other quests I wanted progress on. All thanks to still having a 3DS capture card available to use in the meantime. When I got my DS's back though, oh, it was full steam with comfort of being able to use a controller from now on. And I hammered in tons of shinies in just a month's time. Our next big story progression won't happen until we get Surf, so for now we're still stuck on hunting the many areas of mainline Kanto, which I'll hope you're ready for some repeats, as well as what ended up being the shortest hunt of the entire quest. There's gonna be a lot of consecutive reactions here, so hope you're comfortable. Oh. Okay, hi! It's been a while since I got the shiny in the map quest, and I got what I wanted! I was really hoping I'd find that! Okay, Shiny Ekans! There we go. Perfect! That was so fast into the recording too, I literally just started a new one. The nickname that is provided this time around is provided by my good friend Tempest. Twitter handle right here, most likely. So, the names that he had set up for us is... Well, he had names for all of them, but... The name he actually had for Ekans was my favorite one. Lizik. I think this is the new Fortnite character that's coming very soon, that lizard guy. And I love his design. I do not play Fortnite in the slightest, but I am a part of the art community, so I do twiddle in a lot of the anthros, so I would definitely have to say I am a fan of this design. Here we got Lizik. Oh, it does have Intimidate, I just didn't notice. I think when Trent found his, it has Shed Skin, so we had that going before different ones. Looking at the stats though, I feel like it may either have a special attack raising or a attack decreasing, but then again, it doesn't have the highest attack normally. I guess we'll find out. Quiet! Okay, so special attack increasing, so it's not a good one. It'll be fine for like Bite and Crunch, if it gets those. I'm certain it gets Bite, but I'm not sure about Crunch. Yeah, you have Bite. So, we got a regular Spearow. Shiny Ekans! So glad to have this instead of yet another Sandshrew, because I do not need more Sandshrews. Okay, well, that's Batch Quest, not Batch Quest, it's Map Quest Shiny number 17. So I'll see you with whatever I happen to find next. Peace. Are you wait, hold on. I started hunting this just now. I started hunting just now. That's the new shortest on any of these. Easy catch. I do have a name for this thing ready. It's from my friend Sui. I forget exactly the Twitter username, I'm so sorry, but so the thing is, the name that I have is from they actually gave me the name a good while ago, but they spoiled it and they wanted it to be a surprise for when I found it. So I'm gonna be checking it live for the first time now. And the name is... You know what? Okay. Kaka. I don't know if that's appropriate, but I don't have a choice. If it's I'll actually have to look up whether that's appropriate or not. If it's not, I'll just have to change it. I promise this isn't a joke or a bit. I genuinely had no idea what the name meant until after I looked it up. I looked it up like a moment ago. I told Sui the name would be whatever as long as it was appropriate, and I will say... I mean, it's better than the first suggested name. This is what I get for giving you a complete freedom aside from that. Here we got a shiny Diglett, which has Arena Trap, so even if it were to like... Actually, no, I would run away from everyone perfectly fine. I just can't switch. Okay, that thing has equal attack and special attack. That makes me worry about the nature. I always get calm regardless, but it's timid. Oh no. I think Trent's was a pretty bad nature too, so like the attack stat on this thing is not good at all, but oh well. We got a regular Diglett. And shiny Diglett, which you cannot tell, but yeah, blue nose moment. Okay, that's a brilliant like return to the map quest, so yeah, I'm getting pictures of all the evolutions regardless, they're just not really being shown here right away, but yeah, next shiny. Nej! Helvete! Okay. Okay, I know okay, I sound upset. I actually am. Wait, that's fire red again! This game's cracked! Okay, there we go. Perfect, Zubat is caught. Okay. The nickname this time is provided by the lovely Suko Sukoyiko, which is also the person who's been doing a lot of the art of Laszlo that you may have seen. So, even though I'm an artist myself, I just really like Suko's style for this, so yeah, if you like art and very varied expressions and very different proportions for characters, you should definitely check him out. Anyways, the name that he gave was, for anything in here, but considering if it also had to fit 10 letters. He just wanted me to call whatever I get Bowing. Okay, Bowing Bull. There we go. He was kind of hoping I would find a Geodude or an Onyx alongside of this, so I'm gonna have Bowing Bull the Zubat. Bowing Bull. Oh, that's a good name. I like that. Even offenses again. I no idea what nature he could be. You're modest. I'm getting some awful natures. Like the shinies are coming in hot, but the natures are so bad. Regular Geodude. Shiny Zubat. Disappointing to find this, but oh well. Okay, next shiny. I don't even know, like, where the hell are you at this point on the original? Shiny Ekans.
Oh!
Lamau. Voltorb is on the list somewhere, but I don't have a Voltorb yet. Okay, so let's see. The name this time around is given by Asferin, or Asferin. I forget how he wants me to say it, but it's Bram. He's a lovely fella. He wanted me to name whatever I got here, considering there was like somewhat of a yellow theme of everything here. Oops. It's a silly cute little name. Lemon.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'll take this one. You win. You win.
By the way, Fire...
No.
Just like, so far when it comes to the game stats, Leaf Green has found 8 shinies, Fire Red has now found 12. It's found the last 5 shinies. And another Ekans, which now actually has the worst of... I have an Ekans with both Shedskin and Intimidate now. I cannot tell with the nature. Gilmon.
Okay, so let's see its nature.
Why is it... It's the same nature as the last one!
I can't believe it. He's hacking!
I'm hacking! Okay, that's shiny number 20 for this, so we're on to next. Hold on. This is so getting out of hand! What the hell is up with my Fire Red? It's another Pidgey, which absolutely sucks. Okay, so there's Chiffon-Dew? I think I'm saying that right. And there's also Minty Owlet, aka MJ. So, the nickname that they chose for this, considering they actually have a hatred for Pidgey, the nickname that they ended up setting for this thing was... Okay, Disease 6? Like this? It's a quiet nature. That's the second quiet nature shiny in a row, because Ekans was that nature too. Okay, next shiny. I have to figure out what the hell that's gonna be. But yeah, I'll see you then. Oh! Okay, I looked at that and I thought that it looked a bit more green. It was ever so slightly more green. And hey! I finally get something I really wanted, because the last few were not really that. Beautiful. This is actually one of the only 2 routes left that are not claimed, which means that I actually get to name this thing. And I was thinking about a name for this thing too. This thing, I'm actually gonna be naming it Safari. And we got Safari with Runaway. I don't remember if Dodrio has Runaway though, but be what it be. Yeah, my birds are definitely perking up now that I started to really talk. Okay, looking at the stats, I want to say that it's actually gonna be decent. Is it? Rash, never mind, it's not good nature, but oh well. And for comparison, we got a regular Spearow. And Shiny Doduo! Okay, that's Shiny number 22 for the map quest. Once I get the next one, I'll officially be halfway done. So, yeah, I'll see you with the next one. Next Shiny! Going to be 8 hours plus 4 hours of babysitting, potentially. Shiny Spearow. Yeah, just... So, I'm not even gonna get a chance to go to odds. I'm not gonna even get a chance! I was fearing this route for the slope, but it's so chill still. I just had to fight one of the trainers to make sure I always had a landing spot. To reuse, a nickname, I guess, because I sure as hell have no nickname with this. I'm reusing a nickname that Tempest had for this thing. Ah! Yeah, I had to fight this trainer, and I made sure to fight him here, so that way I could always just land on him whenever I would just, like, stop doing my encounters. So I always just wouldn't go all the way down. I could easily just, like, do it one more to the side, but I like being a little bit more to the center of the tile, so that's just what I like to do. This one's nature is Hardy, which I think was the same as the first one. That is MapQuest Shiny number 23. I am officially halfway done. So, yeah, next Shiny! Yeah. Didn't you want Sliggoo? Shiny Eradicate! Ayo!
What was that about getting a shiny every day?
Yeah! Okay, and alongside that, the person that gave me the nickname for this thing is... I keep forgetting what the full username is. I don't even know how to fully say this. Cause, like, originally it was Forest. Like, that's what people tend to still call them by now. But the username is... Are we Remus? We Remus? Are we... I never actually asked him what it was. What the pronunciation was. Are we Remus? Well, regardless, the ad is on screen, so you have that. Anyways, so, for Eradicate, he wanted me to call it...
Potato!
It's Potatoes!
I love you!
And... oh, you got Guts. I cannot use this thing for runaways, because... actually, no, that's passing up probably, but...
I hope it's docile.
It's Impish. So we got a regular Eradicate. Regular Doduo and Shiny Eradicate. Thank you very much. Okay, next route, I guess. Oh! I wasn't looking up at all. I was checking Twitter. That's a shiny bird. That is an unfortunate shiny bird. I was really hoping for Drowsy, but that be what it be. Okay, so... the nickname for this gang is decided by my lovely friend Tyradus, who is also a childhood friend of mine, so that's why I thought it would be really important for him to be part of this. So, he ended up choosing, for Spearow, the name is gonna be Yakitori. And your nature is... docile. Dual-Kyle. Hey, at least I'm not being plagued by these compared to Pidgey. And I like Pidgey, but that may not be true anymore. Okay, well, next shiny. We made it past the halfway point of the quest, and we gotten a lot of the quote-unquote less exciting routes out of the way too. This is also kind of just an intermission because Pokemon Tower's next. And if you see people shiny hunt in this area, I'm here to tell you right now that the way most people hunt here being the use of Sweet Scent for guaranteed encounters, it's just not the way to hunt, at least when it comes to the top floor where I was. You aren't able to use your bike or running shoes here, so you are stuck to walking. And while doing testing using an illuminator on both games, getting encounters by walking was always significantly faster than Sweet Scenting. And I did several sessions using my hands instead of the controller. This was not bad in the slightest. On a rare occasion, the encounters will be slower than Sweet Scent, but it happened approximately once every 150 encounters. So really, if you're gonna hunting here, just try walking around. It might be worth your while. Oh! Hey, I see that, Okay, no, I caught that instantly. Okay, that is an hour and a half into the recording. 1, 2, 3. See? No problem whatsoever. Even if I have a normal type that can't hurt them. It is my friend Val, who goes by Fairy Types Val, there we go. At least that's what I know that she goes by on Twitter. But yeah, the name that she had set for this thing was Hallow. There we go. Your nature is timid! Oh, that's so good! Okay, I'll take it! I'll gladly take a Timid Ghastly. And now to showcase this thing in an encounter. It does sometimes take a little bit. But yeah, we got a regular Ghastly. And shiny Ghastly. The sparkles being so high up on it feels so weird. But yeah, that is a map of shiny number 26, and I'm done in Pokemon's Hour. So I'll see you guys for whatever's next. So yeah, next shiny. Oh! Hello! It's on fire red! Sweet! Okay. Okay, that is actually just before I was done hunting for the night. I saw the blue! I was actually trying to see if I could plan out the quest for later in case I wanted to give it a try, but... Okay! Shiny Snorlax! Fire Red is admittedly the game I was hoping it would be on. But, it is still the game I'm also the least prepared on. Because preparing on this thing with only 3 badges, with the Pokemon that I have access to, like, without the National Dex, this is not easy. Okay, nothing to worry about, because that thing is a hard catch. The person that set up the name for this thing is Gustin13, a lovely Swedish friend of mine, which you probably already heard of, but, the thing is, it's also his birthday today, so this is so perfect. And he said, like, if I got a male, he was gonna be named Huddled. I just need to, there we go. And here we have Huddled, the shiny Snorlax. This is such a cool one to have in Gen 3. I've been wanting to have this for a while. So, your nature, looking at the stats, you either have something that increases special attack or lowers attack. That's what I'm getting from the vibe. Never mind, maybe that's just your ID. I'm not good at telling these! So, we got regular Ekans. And shiny Snorlax. Okay, that's map quest shiny number 27, so I'll see you with whichever one I decide to go for next. So with that, next shiny. Oh! I was looking straight at that! I was actually kind of like talking a little bit to myself. That's a shiny Oddish. I'm already done. Well, nope. It is my lovely friend Belle, also known as Trans Fennekin, that wanted me to name the Pokemon of Route 13. And she has chosen the name Fennekin. So, we're naming this thing Fennekin. And here we got an Oddish, which is something I was hoping I would find throughout the quest, so I just now hope that I get to avoid it for the other areas, and if anything shines, I hope it's the Bellsprout line. I still need 2 of those. Okay, this thing is a hasty nature. Still not really the best nature for it, but I guess it'll work out for a Blossom eventually. Hey, it's the evolution! Regular Gloom. Shiny Fennekin the Oddish. Oh, this is brilliant. That's map quest shiny number 28. Okay, so yeah, I'm already gonna be moving over to Route 14, so I'll see you there with whatever I get. So next shiny. Oh! That's another one! Okay, so my lovely friend Logan, also known as Jerpsky, is the one that has the name for this one in Route 14. The Pokemon that he has, well, the name that he had set for Oddish, well, the entire line is Dicey. And here we go, once again, another Oddish. I don't really need to showcase this thing. It's a Jolly Nature, which is, well, it's still a fast one. Okay, I'll see you when I get in Route 15, and hopefully it's not gonna be an Oddish, or they, again, increased Pidgey rate, so... yeah, I'll see you when I get with that, so, next shiny. Oh! That's a... Well, at least Leaf Green got something. It's underwater on Leaf Green still. But it's a Pidgeotto? Okay, it was a very easy catch regardless. That was the first Ultra Ball I threw. I told Shadow, also known as Viders, that he was the next one to name this thing. He didn't really know what to name it at the time. He wanted me to tell him once I found something. But he's asleep now, so whichever name he gives me, it will be here. So, just so you know. And Pidgeotto, I forgot to do the full nature check, but yeah, it's lonely. I would always get calm regardless, but poor bird. Regular Bellsprout, shiny Pidgeotto. It is admittedly a cool one to see, I do have to give it that. But yeah, that's MapQuest shiny number 30. We have gone places with this. But yeah, I'll see you with the next area I choose, so peace! This cannot be emphasized enough. Celadon City is a goldmine of choices. Both the Gift Eevee and Game Corner Pokemon are all fantastic in their ways. But I'm a shiny hunter. Of course I'm going gambling and making the target hero roulette on top of it. I was originally going to do solo Porygon here, but ended up changing it to 4 Abras, 2 Clefairies, and 1 each of the remaining Pokemon for that extra spice. The Eevee I'm letting stay here in case of future hunts. Oh! Okay, so that's the one I ended up getting. It's Dratini of all things! So let's see, the nature of this little thing was... docile. Not... well, I mean, it's neutral, so it doesn't really matter, but... hey, that is still nice to see. So, I did ask Fungi, which, by the way, like, the ad is Green Dirk. That's the person that got to nickname this thing. He's another very good art friend of mine, and also likes to do a lot of shiny hunting on the side. He has decided that the name is gonna stay the same even if it isn't Porygon. He wants me to still name it the Vector. Which I also very much vibe with, because the Vector is another art friend of ours too. So, we got a regular Meowth. And shiny Dratini! Very cool to have this in Generation 3 as well. That will be that. I'll see you with shiny number 32, whichever one that turns out to be. So yeah, peace. The last 2 Pokemon to get from this section before we finally do some more story progression, hundreds of hours into this, are fishing encounters. I do not like fishing encounters. They are very inconsistent and Magikarp is everywhere. These are the type of shiny hunts you beg to be fast ones, and while I got my wish for the first one, that was far from what happened on the second one. Oh! That was a fast one! That was a very fast one! It's not one of the 2 I was hoping for, but I'll take it. Yes, Ingo, you're very right. That is a shiny Horsey. 1, 2, 3. Awesome! That's a very short and sweet recording. The nickname for this thing is supposed to be given by Sour Arts, but yeah, as said, he's currently not awake, so he's not able to really provide a nickname for this one right now, so I'll just shove whatever nickname is right here. So you'll get to see what it would have been. Raticate, Charmeleon, Pidgeotto, Execute, and now we have a shiny Horsey. I forgot to do the nature switch again, but it's Sassy. Sassy's not really good nature for this thing, but it's be whatever. Okay, we got a regular Shelter, which is what I was mostly hoping to get, because this will be my only chance to get Shelter and Staryu throughout the whole thing. And shiny Horsey. It's not fine not having them, because Horsey is still a really cool one to have for the line, so... But yeah, that's Macro shiny number 32. I'll get to you with number 33, so... Yeah, next shiny! Oh! Okay, it's unfortunate that it is the one fish I was hoping not to find here, but I'm happy to have finally ended this goddamn thing, because this took a while. Okay, shiny Magikarp at 26,476. I'm sorry, I'm eating chocolate. Okay, so, nickname for this thing. So, it is Chironaut that is doing the name for this thing right now. But the thing is, he told me that if I got a Poliwag, it was going to be called Squirtle. If I got a Goldeen, it would be called Magikarp. He didn't give me a name for a Magikarp. And I don't know if he's awake right now. He's in Australia. Okay, whatever name happens to be here, well, again, it's just going to be one of those times where you get to see it later, but yeah. So now I have the whole line completed in this game, which is still cool, but also gonna be unfortunate if I ever do any more fishing anywhere else, especially in Holland. Your nature is relaxed. I mean, I guess that works. It's still kind of cool to have this, so I'll take it. But yeah, as of that is shiny number 33 on the quest, so I'll get to you with whatever 34 is, because now I'm finally gonna be progressing a couple badges in, so yeah. We'll see what I do next. Okay, so technically there are 2 more areas I'm able to cover before I go and grab Coco's gym badge for Surf. But I decided to get the badge now because I wanted to experience the freedom of having access to basically the entire region, well, right now. I did beat Erica first, of course, but, well, she was a total joke. I can go wherever I want, minus Victory Road and Cerulean Cave, and hunt to my heart's content. This is how open the Kanto region is, and a big reason to why I decided that map quest would be the perfect fit. More on that horrible decision later. Those 2 pre-serve areas had another reason for being saved for later though. The areas are Saffron City and Saffron City again, but building. Yes, Silphco is its own area. For Saffron City, it's the Hitmons, which I genuinely just wanted to save for later since they are pretty awesome Pokemon to shiny up for. But the other one is Silphco? Well, so I already have a Lapras from these games that I got many years ago, and I originally wasn't going to hunt it here again because of that. The plan was to showcase the one I got all that time ago and semi-count it. This was the other reason I hunted 2 starters, to make up for the fact I wouldn't be getting something here. Throughout the quest, my friend Evans offered to hunt it in my stead though, so I passed him my save files, thank you GB operator, in order for him to do it while I did other targets. For the sake of the integrity of the quest, however, I did decide to hunt it as well, thinking I could just send my older one to Gen 4 so I could have a shiny Lapras in Generation 3, 4, and 5. I do not like most Heart Console Silver sprites, I refuse to hunt that thing there. Needless to say, I ended up beating into it, and one of my coolest total encounter tallies to date. Oh! Hey! Oh wait, actually, look at that number! 8,190! That's actually kinda bonkers. I've never gotten a shiny that close to odds before. Oh, wait, okay. I was actually gonna send Evans a screenshot when I got to 8192. It's gentle, which, I mean, it's kind of like a male nature, but it works. And we're at the name raiders. So, the name that Evan sets up for this thing, if it was a female, since we were watching a good amount of Danganronpa, this thing was going to be called Chiaki. There's no real relevance to the name, we just thought that the name was nice. So, we got a regular Tentacool, and shiny Lapras! Yeah, that is Lapras. I'll see you with the next shiny then. I did originally get the Lapras much later in the quest. I just figured starting the post-surf section with the literal surfing Pokemon would be fitting. She's cute, she deserves it. And now we have a whole slew of new encounters we can cover. It's going to get pretty compilation heavy again because we literally won't be making any more story progression for another 11 shinies. This also including another bingo target for the power plant. Oh! I'm trying to talk to Freddy regarding cards, and then that comes in, and... that is my second shiny today, because I actually just got all hot up on getting Shiny Spiritomb, which happens to be the same colors, as well as very spherical. I did go ahead and prepare a Pokemon for it, because the Koffings in this place come knowing self-destruct! Oh, thank God I came prepared. Maybe I don't have to? I don't have to. Perfect. Hi, beautiful. Koffing was caught. Okay, so this thing is claimed by a lovely friend of mine known as Blueberry Perry, another fellow artist friend. And he said that whatever Koffing member I would find would be named Coffee. Okay, so next on my art book, we now have a lovely new point. Oh wow, actually, I did not intend to do that, but yeah, sure. Team Rocket reference, would you look at that? So, this lovely Koffing is a timid nature. I don't think that's gonna be too good for you, but I mean, hey, it's all fine. So, we got a regular Koffing, shiny Koffing, beautiful. Now I also get to showcase a shiny Weezing, because I don't have this in Generation 3 yet, so... But yeah, that's that. So, that's shiny number 34. I'll see you with next thing. Oh, okay. This took a bit, as you see, but it was so worth it because I got the thing I wanted the most. And I noticed that right away too, I wasn't sure I was gonna notice that. And there we go! Okay, so I do have a name for this thing, even though it is technically genderless. The name that my good pal Legend Link wanted me to use for this thing was going to be Mr. Electric. Okay, following up with my Dodrio again, we got my lovely Magnemite. It's sturdy, okay, so it doesn't have Magnapole. I should be able to do a show-up encounter here pretty easily, as long as I don't get a Magnemite with Magnapole as my opponent. Okay, so my guess would always be calm, and your nature gets, well, my nature is jolly. That's not good. Oh dear. We got a regular Magneton, and shiny Magnemite. Beautiful! Now, am I actually able to run away? Okay, so it's not because of Magnapole, it's just faster than me. But yeah, that is shiny, I think... Oh, wow. I think that is shiny number 36? I want to say shiny number 36. But yeah, with that, next shiny, I guess. Oh! Okay, I am so sorry that you heard me laughing like an idiot. I was watching John Stone's video on completing the Generation 4 Pokédex. But I found what I was hoping to find! That should be a relatively easy capture. Yeah, super easy. This one does have a silly little name being prepared by the lovely Zillaborg, a longtime friend of mine. And the name that she decided for Krabby was... soup. Nothing special, just soup. Oh, you are a pretty one. I am actually really looking forward to showing the evolution of this thing because, like, Kingler is a Pokemon that has changed a lot shiny-wise in every game it's in, so I just find that one to be pretty peculiar. And your nature is naive. I guess that works for you. So we got the regular Krabby for comparison. And we got a shiny crab. That is a way darker backsplash than I thought it would be. Jesus. Okay, well that is shiny number 36. I was mistaken last time. But we are officially in the final 10 I need to get for the quest. So, yeah, next shiny. Shiny Gyarados! Oh shit. Okay, not what I was hoping to find. Sorry about that scream. Give me a moment. Okay, so that actually Leaf Green is starting to get really lucky now all of a sudden. Okay, crisis averted. That actually could have been very dangerous because I completely forgot all about Thrash. But the person who claimed this area is Caitlyn, Moon Umbreon. So that means that I need to ask her for a name. So for the time being, this thing has to be unnamed. And here we got a Gyarados. It is sad that I ended up, well, it's still actually a really cool find to find as a Gyarados, because it is unique in this game, that it's orange instead of red. Your nature is quiet. Not good, but oh well. So we got a regular Krabby for comparison, and a shiny Gyarados. Now actually as a Gyarados, because I've only shown Magikarp so far. But yeah, that is shiny number 37. With this, we are officially down to a single digit Pokemon I need. So yeah, this is nearing its end. But yeah, until then, next shiny. The amount of customizability you can do with your damn cat in this is actually ridiculous. I saw someone in, shiny Poliwag!
What, really?
Hold on, let me change it around. I just looked back at it. Perfect.
Nice.
The name for this thing was given to me by Gus the Ghost, another artist friend of mine. There we fucking go. And the name that he had set for a female Poliwag was going to be Amphi. Little damn fella, aren't you beautiful? It's such a nice blue, isn't it?
It's really pretty.
And your nature is...
Yeah.
Okay, it's awful for the one I want to evolve it into, but it's great for a Poliwrath. I want to have this into a Politoed eventually, but it be what it be. So we got a regular Poliwag for a nice comparison, and... I forgot, give me a moment. I changed around the wrong mon, I forgot. There, shiny Poliwag. Beautiful. Very, very nice bubble. So now, I am 8 shinies away from being complete, so... And this was the last fishing hunt of the entire quest, so... yeah. Shiny number 39. Next shiny, I guess. I saw that change. I was... okay, I'm sorry about that kind of reaction. But like, I was watching a video on Pokemon TCG Pocket. Okay, so this thing is... Well, we already get to see what the nature is straight off the bat. It's a naughty nature, so I'm just gonna show you in front right off the bat. It's not gonna be on the team at all, but like, this does mean that my team for my Fire Red is not finalized. The one who claimed Saffron City was my good pal Shiny Trenios, or Trenios. I think it actually just goes by Trenios nowadays. Anyways, the name that he wanted me for this, if it was Hitmonchan, because he had 2 separate names, this one was going to be called Norris. So we got a regular Pidgey and shiny Hitmonchan. It is a cool one to get, but I can guarantee you I'm going back for Hitmonlee later. But yes, shiny number 39 on the map quest. We are moving along with this. This is beautiful. So yeah, next shiny again. Oh, I was looking right at that. I was looking right directly at that. 1, 2, 3. Super easy catch. But the name for it is given to me by Benny, which... Oh, I cannot remember the Twitter app on the top of my head. I think it's Jello Skelly. We all call him Benny, so... Yeah, the name that he suggested for this thing was going to be... Octodad. It's not an octopus, but a lovely thing. Liquid Ooze. I think it's like between Clear Body and Liquid Ooze, I forget fully, but hey, at least Liquid Ooze is like a nice ability for it. Looking at the stats, it is a low level, so it's not easy to tell, but it looks like it may be either attack increasing? Never mind, that was far off. Naive, which I think is the same nature as the one I found in Sapphire. We got a regular Tentacool, and Shiny Tentacool. It feels nice to see that sprite again, honestly, because I like Shiny Tentacool a lot. The purple it has is nice. But yeah, that is Shiny number 40. We are really getting close to the end game on this, so... But yeah, next up will be number 41. I'll finally be going to Viridian City this late into this, so I'll see you then. Peace.
But you don't want to let it define you. Tell me more about this snapshot. You want to like the people you work with, but some distance is nice too.
Color purple? And I mean the actual color purple, not the one with Cobra.
The key is balance. You decide. Work and life. Personal and professional. If you're careful, you'll make it out of
Oh, there it is! There it is! Okay, that's not a normal reaction for me. I'm sorry about that, but like... I'm just happy to actually have something here now because I've been there for a little bit longer than I was hoping for. There we go, easy capture. I realized in the middle of the recording that like, I think I still had desktop audio on. Really sorry about the sudden mic quality change, but yeah, I need to make a correction. The person that got to nickname this thing is my lovely friend Junie, also known as Queen Legator. The name that they had set for Psyduck, if I were to get that, was going to be Seafoam. And here we got the lovely duck herself, himself actually. The one I got in purple's a female. This thing is a serious nature, which is not what I see in Psyduck whatsoever. This bitch is usually always aloof. And I also have to mention, I got this on November 12th. It's my birthday today, so this is a birthday shiny. So, hell yes. For the record, encounters here sometimes took forever. I actually recommend using Sweets on here over doing random encounters. I normally wouldn't, but yeah. Regular Psyduck and shiny Psyduck. Fantastic thing to have in Generation 3 now. That is shiny number 41. We are 5 more to go, at least from my end, so... Yeah, I'll get to you with the next shiny. So, until then... Shiny Tangela!
Are you fucking serious?
I was looking at my phone, I heard the sparkles!
Damn, bitch, that took nothing.
I hunted this for half an hour!
I can't. It's your birthday.
It is, yeah, second birthday shiny! It's the birthday look! Perfect! So the nickname that I have for this thing is one given to me by Alex, also Mr. Equinoct. So the name that he had for this thing, he had 2 nicknames. I can only assume they're a male and female name. And this is a female, so I am going to name it... The Juice. Oh, this is actually so dumb that I was able to get them so quickly in between each other, but like, Fire Red was not overdue to get one. It's Leaf Green that's overdue, but... I already had to prepare for the next area, but this was something. Okay, this thing is a quirky nature. It's neutral, just like the Psyduck I got earlier. It's a nice enough nature, I guess, so that works. Okay, so we got a regular Tangela, and shiny Tangela. This did not have to show up this quick, but it just did. Okay, so this is also the last route in the entire quest now, so... I have like a single town and some caves left, and then I'm all done. So, but yeah, this is Mapco Shiny number 42, so I'll get to you when I get number 43. So, until then, see ya! Quick note that this Tangela, alongside Diglett, ranks in my shortest 1 in 81 and 82 hunts ever in my document when only counting the single systems. This is actually insane. Oh! That's like the second to last encounter of the recording. That's, I wasn't looking at that whatsoever. You know what, that's kind of unfortunate, because I do not want a goddamn bat! Okay, I think they go by Fish Whiskers, it's either Fish Whiskers or Vaporeon. It's one of the two. He had a couple name sets. It was either if I got something I wanted or if I got Zubat. If I got either Zubat or Golbat, the name was going to be Spinch. And you are... I don't really know how to feel. It's just a Zubat. I have enough of these in Generation 3, so like, although it is still nice to just be like an inch closer to finishing this, because I'm really close now. It's adamant, so it's honestly the best natured Zubat I've gotten, so that's at least something. But yeah, that's shiny number 43, so I'll show you with whichever fossil I tend to get next now, because that's my next target, so until then, peace. Shiny Omanyte! Hey! Hey, I was looking at that. I was going through TCG cards. Because I was curious about like what all the V-Stars did. That was the one I was hoping to get too. Granted, I was hoping for either one, but... Omanyte is my favorite one of them. It's one of my favorite fossils ever, so... I need to change over my audio. Oh, it's actually a Hardy Nature too. Well, that's Trans Nature, yes. So, the nickname that I have ready for this thing is actually given to me by Evans, or Alphine Evans, as you may also know them as. They've been in a lot of my recordings, so like... it's only about time that I finally got to the Pokemon that they wanted me to get, so... For Omanyte, the name that they had set for a male was going to be Bilo. Hey, yeah, so we got a regular Tentacool, and shiny Omanyte. Oh, so happy to have this one. That is shiny number 44. So, yeah, we're not that far off. I'll see you with Victory Road next. Peace! Out of all the finds that each game's had, I had basically decided what each game's final team was going to be once Magnemite was found. On Fire Red, we ended up having Fatty the Charizard, 20 Phases the Exeggutor, Lizzik the Arbok, Dangly the Dugtrio, Huddle the Snorlax, and Leslie the Seadra. On Leaf Green, my personal favorite of the two teams got Frankie the Venusaur, Cecilia the Primate, Chunko the Golem, Kabu the Seaking, Safari the Dodrio, and Mr. Electric the Magneton. All in all, solid teams from both ends. And with both games now having their teams finalized, I could go around the region battling all the trainers I left out for future experience. Which also includes finally finishing up the business with Giovanni at Silphco. With these developed teams, no battle is really going to be an issue anymore aside from the obvious hard ones in the league. So unlike the first Giovanni battle, this one is a total cakewalk. Yippee! Master Ball I likely won't ever use. All we're left with now is to deal with Sabrina's gym in Saffron City, as well as Blaine's gym in Cinnabar Island. Blaine especially just gets doused out by the combination of Seadra Dugtrio and Seeking Golem. So with 7 of the badges obtained, it's time to deal with oh. Hi there, Bill. Kinda forgot about you. Sevi Islands. Now? I do need to complete the first half of the Sevi Islands to get access to Cerulean Cave later anyway, so be right back. Okay, with that done, I feel like I need to explain, with the Sevi Islands mentioned, why I'm not doing them for the quest as well. I was thinking about it at first, but the islands aren't actually part of the Kanto region, so including them in a specific Kanto map quest isn't really right in my opinion. With how extensive the islands are, especially in the post-game, they honestly warrant their own video by themselves. But yeah, this does mean Pokemon like the Ponyta line is just unavailable for this quest. Which is a real shame, it is literally one of the best shinies ever made. I know YouTube is like a collective hind mind in saying that, but the Gen 3 sprite specifically Just look at it! It's all you need to see in order to hear the screams. Getting back on track, now we're able to deal with Giovanni, and he's done. Oh my god, water and grass types just wreck him. With the final gym badge obtained, the final obstacle that's keeping me away from shiny hunting the next Pokemon is the rival battle in Route 22. Not my finest win, and the badge gates along Route 23, which we can get past now. We made it to Victory Road, which my main target was Onyx. Only really noteworthy because this was again a bingo target that I actually removed from the bingo in favor of Spinda. Still glad they did that change, but actually getting what I wanted felt really great too. Shiny Onyx! Ignore that. Yeah, a shiny Onyx. So, second to last map quest shiny, everyone. Talking about shiny hunting bingos. And that was an easy catch, despite Onyx not having a high catch rate. So, the nickname for this thing was not given to me yet because Itchy's asleep! So, I have to ask him in the morning and get a nickname for this. So, like, whichever nickname it is, it's on screen right now. But, yeah, he didn't get time to get this thing a nickname, so I'll just have to improvise. And there we got the Onyx. I don't remember if it has any other abilities, but, well, I guess for the sake of the call, do you guys have any nature guesses? Naive and hasty, gotcha. I always guess calm, and Ayo! Whoopa! So we have a regular Machoke, not most optimal for comparison, and shiny Onyx. That is some unfortunate color overlap. Oh dear. Okay, I'm probably gonna evolve it into Steelix at some point anyways, but anyways, that is the second to last map with shiny, so official home stretch. I'll see you all in Cerulean Cave. There is now only one more shiny Pokemon to find, and it has to be found in Cerulean Cave, which requires a lot to be done before we can even enter the cave. First, we had to beat the Pokemon League. And sorry to disappoint, there was only one real noteworthy thing that happened all throughout the challenge, being a miraculous survival. I don't get it! Such a shame he couldn't live up to it. No! The champion battle was also pretty tough, even with the teams that had trained up. But I can now safely say I have completed the run of both Fire Red and League Green, with over 40 shinies found before even stepping foot through the Pokemon League doors. As for the next step, we need to have registered 60 caught species of Pokemon in the dex on each game. I wanted to say the catching portion till just before battling Blaine, just to see how much progress I could have had on the dex with all the shinies I caught. I did need to catch a good amount of them still, but that's what we have the Safari Zone and early routes for, so that really wasn't an issue. So with the National Pokédex obtained, we can now help Celio on one island and start the other half of the Seven Islands quest, getting him the Ruby and Sapphire gems to allow trading to, well, Ruby and Sapphire. I got the whole side quest done in about an hour or so, and really, there was nothing exciting happening through any of it other than my Magneton taking a surprise L to an Arbok. So, to briefly go through the islands we had to visit with both side quests, we met up with Celio on one island telling us to wander around the other islands, told a very worried dad would help him find his daughter Lostelle on 2 island, finding and rescuing Lostelle on 3 island, please ignore the pink, getting back to Celio in order to return to Kanto and finishing the rest later, then, in the post-game, helped Celio with the Ruby on 1 island, beefing with Team Rocket alongside Lorelei on 4 island, finding the Sapphire and having it taken away from us while on 6 island, and finally following the Gem Thief on 5 island and getting it back from him and giving it to Celio. We never even touched 7 island. With all that done, we now have access to the final area of the game, Cerulean Cave. While I won't be hunting Mewtwo for the finale, as cool as it would have been, I will be sticking around on the same floor because it's the area with the highest chance of Ditto in the entire game. And I also wouldn't mind a Kadabra here at all. In fact, there's plenty of cool things here, so if Mewtwo's not your target either, I'd definitely advise doing a phase or two here just to see what you can get. While hunting on this last one, I was looking back at the other shinies I found on the quest, and yeah, I felt really proud of being able to go through with the entire thing. A quest of this caliber is daunting to even the most experienced shiny hunter due to the sheer number of things you need to find. Every single one of these shinies, even the repeat Pidgeys, were a living proof that I had succeeded, and I will treasure every find in its own way. Oh, hello, okay. Hey, guess what? Okay, I noticed that instantly, and I was also thinking to myself, I could maybe get a shiny around the same number as I got Ghastly. Once I catch this, I am officially done with the entire quest. Perfect! Easy capture, because this really is not that hard of a capture. For the time being, so it is Yucephalon who is able to name this thing. He mostly just had the name set for Ditto, so like he had amalgam stuff for that, just in case, but he'll think of something else in the time being, if there happens to be that. So like, I will be putting in amalgam as the name for now. And right here, you'll see if it was changed, so yeah. And here we go, inner focus. So like, it did use roleplay to change its abilities, but so I was thinking maybe it would status me, but nope, it does not have synchronize. And your nature is the that is so bad for it. That is, maybe this will not be a future relic. Hey, we have a regular Kadabra for comparison. And shiny Kadabra. This is so nice. But yeah, that is the end of the map quest, so I'll get to you with the summary. So, yeah. And that is 47 shinies found across Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, spanning a grand total of over 800 hours and about 370,000 total Pokemon seen, all amassed between March and December of 2024. This has certainly been a journey, and I already have ideas of map quests in other games that could be fun to do as well. On that note, if you ever want to attempt a map quest of this scale as well, I highly recommend not doing it in Fire Red and Leaf Green. I did not realize how seamy the routes would end up being until I was already well into the quest. And if you are tired of always seeing Pidgeys, Rattatas, Spearows, Zubats, then this just isn't the game setup I recommend for you. Kanto as a region simply lacks variety in its areas, being the first region and all. Generation 3's random encounters are some of the fastest in the series, so I thought I'd be able to deal with it just fine. No, I do not want to see a shiny Pidgey ever again! You are not exempt from this! Either way, I am very happy I was able to go through with this. I was able to increase my collection of Kantomon significantly. This sheet went from barely being filled to having over a third of it marked off now. This is satisfying to see. And I totally wasn't hiding the second part of this whole document in case I wouldn't visit the Subway Islands, but I'm in too deep now, so no!